joining us right now. I'm seeing right here in an interesting getup on the Rich Eisen Show. I'm told he's an Eagles fan, which is why we want to talk to him before he takes on the Buccaneers. We just talked to Baker Mayfield. He's part of the best team in the Western Conference in the record department for sure, and maybe who knows what. Karl-Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Karl-Anthony Towns?
I'm doing great. It's an honor to be here.
It's a thrill to have you here. So, all right, let's just jump into it. Yankee pinstripes. Or what's up with that?
Growing up in Jersey,
okay,
I remember growing up and being with my grandmother, Dominican grandmother, and I remember fixing the antennas on the TV and everything to watch some pinstripe games and Yankee games. So the love has just continued on since I was young.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. So when you were a baby is when Jeter was winning all those championships, right, Carl?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yes. It was. I remember when I was young, I went to a Yankee game and I was watching Bernie Williams in center field, and that was the first time I ever got a ball from anyone on the field. And it's crazy to think about now. It's like the same thing with giving a jersey or arm sleeve or a towel. The little things mean the most to the fans, and I was there and it meant the world to me. I still have the baseball to this day.
Okay, and so let me find out where the connective tissue here, because I'm told your NFL team is which?
The Eagles.
Okay.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay, so you must be from Southern Jersey? Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from Central. It's a very
what town?
Weird situation.
What town? What town is your town?
Piscataway, New Jersey.
Piscataway, New Jersey. So home of Rutgers.
Greg Schiano, Rutgers, Chopwood, all that.
So wait a minute. How did Calipari come in there and take you? What happened?
Listen, Cal part of that mafia. He gonna find any talent he needs in Jersey. You know that. Come on, he found Michael Kidd Gilchrist right before me. You knew he was gonna come back to Jersey to go again.
Okay, so Rutgers never knocked on your door? That never happened?
Yes, they did. And my mother actually worked at Rutgers, so it's a lifelong love I have for Rutgers University. Give me so many incredible moments. When it came down to it, thought Kentucky was the right school for me. Well, my mother also really wanted me to go there, so
it made sense. It worked out.
Mama knows best. Knows best.
And so does Coach Cal. That's not...
Can't say the results speak for themselves. He did pretty good.
The results did speak for themselves.
Wait, talking about college too. Congrats to you in Michigan.
Thank you, Karl-Anthony Towns. Thank you. I feel like a champion. Do I look like one?
You look great, man.
Thank you. Great. I appreciate that.
You got that gleam in your eye. You beaming. I see you. That's winning attitude right there. That's a winning demeanor right there.
It is that. It's also the makeup. It's also the makeup. No, but I'm over the moon, man. I am completely over the moon about the University of Michigan, and you play in Big Ten country, so you know what it means. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a lot of friends who I got really, really close friends of mine who went to Michigan. So it was that lead up to the game was big about rooting for Michigan. And shout out to Desmond Howard as well. One of my good friends. I actually do Social Justice Coalition as well. So
that's cool.
I'm glad that he got to see that happen.
That's one of my favorite people. So are you nervous about your Eagles? Are you nervous?
I'm always nervous about anything. I would say.
Are you serious?
I'm worried because we played a great season. I have nothing but faith in my team. I ride or die with the Eagles, but it's getting tough now. It's the time to win it all. So I'm not nervous for them, I would say per se. I would say I'm nervous just how we're going into the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. They certainly don't look like the team that went to the Super Bowl last year.
But just like in basketball, we could say that about anybody that didn't look like they were going to be the championship team and end up winning the championship, whether it be, from record-wise, the Lakers, or in baseball, the Nationals. It could be anybody. Anyone could win at any time.
Okay. So have you met Hurts? Have you met any of the Eagles? Any of the –
I haven't met Hurts. I have not met Hurts personally. But if there was a quarterback I wanted in the league to play for the Eagles and play for the team I root for, it'd definitely be Jalen Hurts. I got nothing but faith in him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's proven. He's awesome. He's a great guy. as long as we get to 1 yard line, it's 4th and 1, or we're at the 1 yard line, we good. I promise you, Rich, we good.
I wonder what the brotherly shove would look like with you having the ball under center, Karl-Anthony Towns.
My knees would not like that. My knees would not like that.
You couldn't get down that low? You couldn't get down that?
I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes to get that touchdown, but I don't know if my knees would appreciate that one. But that would be crazy, though. I think what would be better to see Jalen Hurts thrown into me as a tight end.
Well, I think with the brotherly shove from Draymond, right? Like Draymond would be out there pushing you, right? From the is that what that would be? I don't know if it's too soon.
Jason Kelsey. Who would be your Jason Kelsey comparison?
In the NBA you're talking about? Who would be the Jason Kelsey?
Good question.
I don't know. Hold on a minute. Let me think about it. Okay. Valanciunas? I don't know.
Valanciunas.
What do you think?
Wow.
Can we get Boban involved?
I'm just Boban. I'm trying to go with Harden. Harden's got a similar beard. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to go. I don't know if I'm trying to go facially here. But I don't know. That's a good.
I like the Valanciunas call. That's a very good call.
That's
deep. Rich.
It's deep, Carl.
That was a great knowledge.
Thank you, sir. And I'm trying to get there. Karl-Anthony Towns here on the Rich Eisen Show. So, what a great season you're in the middle of. It appears right now. What does it feel like to you with the Timberwolves?
Just good. It just feels. I've been here for 9 years. It's awesome to have this kind of moment where we're riding the high of wins and finding a lot of success. I'm just happy to be part of it. I'm happy to be playing for this team and happy to be with these guys in the locker room and doing whatever I can to help us win.
So what's the difference between this year and last in your
I think discipline. I think it's simply just the discipline. I think that we've done a great job, especially early in the year. I think Mike Conley's a huge part of it as well with his veteran leadership. Just having that discipline, games, we're finding different ways to win a lot of different games, where it's not always just, cookie cutter, clean cut. We're finding different ways in the fourth quarter to win, third quarter to win. Our defense has stepped up. I think our defense stepping up this year has helped us win a lot more games.
When you're referring to Conley, are you referring to bite, Karl-Anthony Towns? Is that who you're referring to?
Mike, bite. Yeah, he's Mike Conley's special, man.
He doesn't like that. I don't think he likes that nickname.
You don't think so?
Cat? No, I don't think so.
I think that him and Ant are gonna have to talk about it.
What planet does he live on, Anthony Edwards? What planet would you say?
We haven't figured it out yet. NASA is working really hard to find the planet right now, somewhere in the Milky Way or somewhere. But he's otherworldly, and he's otherworldly as an athlete and a player. He's special, man. He's so special.
What's your favorite story that you can share with us about Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, please? What do you got?
There's a lot. I feel like there's a new story every day.
Okay, I like that.
Is he really as good at everything as he claims to be?
That's a good question, TJ Jefferson.
Season, he said anything
listen,
he would be good at it.
I'm gonna let the legend grow. Just let the legend grow.
Let him keep scoring. But yes, I mean,
there's many times. Ant's just funny. I think Ant has to be one of the funniest players I've ever been around. He makes everyone in the locker room laugh. There's just too many stories. I can't even think of one exact story. Every day there's something new.
Is it true he did not know who Alex Rodriguez was? Is it true?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
it was more funny he said that. It was more funny he said that, but then just said that he would be the best baseball player. And I was like, but you don't know who A-Rod is?
Well, I mean, you're wearing the pinstripes. Did you have to, coach him up on who Alex Rodriguez?
Oh, for sure. I have to. A-Rod was one of my favorite players growing up. Exactly. So it's crazy enough now he's my
paying
business partners and everything.
He's paying the bills,
Yeah. He's doing it all.
So it's true Anthony Edwards did not know who Alex Rodriguez was when he came on board.
I ain't gonna lie. I asked Ant the other day. He was, simply as this. Yesterday after the game, we played the Celtics. He asked our equipment manager where his earrings are, and I was like, "Come on, man, you know them earrings ain't real." He says, "Absolutely, they not real." And I said, "I thought you was lying. I thought you was just saying that on compliment." He's like, "Absolutely, they're not real. I got these. I was walking down New York one day and saw the earrings and said." They're mine.
So what was like $20? Is that what you're saying? Like if we appraise them?
If it's in New York, my way, it got to be at least a 20 piece. It has to be.
Oh my gosh. All right. So do you feel like your team can win it all, Karl-Anthony Towns? Let me just throw that one out there.
Of course. I think if we could play defense the way we're playing, especially early in the year, we continue to figure out our offensive flow, continue to grow as a team, and even get more continuity. I think the sky's the limit for us, and I'm really excited to see the team we are at Game 83 from right now. And that's what's really exciting.
Okay. What can you tell me about your works? You mentioned already social justice, the coalition. What is that for folks who may not know what that is? You serve on the board of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition.
Yeah, for us, it's a bunch of great minds, and not only just players. For the fans who don't know, it's actually owners as well, from Miami Heat to the Kings to a lot. Ballmer on the Clippers. We have a lot of great minds in that room and on these Zooms and everything. And we talk about how can we affect change and even the playing field out. And we've done a really great work. One of them was the George Floyd Act that got passed through Congress. So that was really awesome to be able to be part of that moment in DC. So just a lot of ways we could help the world. And that is just, it's amazing what we've already have accomplished. And I have to say, Rich, I have never realized how tough it is to get something passed through Congress, or to even have something even be in front of them and they look at it and then have it in front of us. It's extremely tough. So I know we all celebrated a lot when we got the George Floyd Act done.
Well, I mean, you are not wrong about that, and that is an incredible accomplishment. And then your local work as well, Hope Kids. What is Hope Kids?
Yeah, Hope Kids. We just did. It's been so many years, but it's our annual coat drive, and with this coat drive, we've been able to keep a lot of kids in Minnesota warm, who are underprivileged or under-resourced, and this year, Rich, I think we had to have close to almost over 1,000 coats. And shout out to North Face as well, and Hy-Vee for being great partners in making all this happen. And being able to just, one of the things when I came to Minnesota, I realized how cold it was. I did not, I don't know, I should have been more educated on that part. But
right.
I was young, and I got here and realized how cold it was. I wanted to see, sometimes you think so grand of ways to affect change, and sometimes it's the simplest things that make a big difference. So being able to provide people who can't afford coats or great coats or good coats, the chance to have a really good coat. And even this year, I have kids who came back 3 years ago, got coats, and are still wearing those same coats. And they thank me tremendously for the coats, because without the coat, they don't feel they would be warm and also have some swag as well for themselves.
I love that. Beautiful, Karl-Anthony Towns. Beautiful. As you know, my run that I do every year is for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So when I hear about anybody doing anything for kids, and then also when you do something for kids, you help the parents too, right? And because parents are not nonstop worrying about their kids, and so anything you can do on that front is remarkable. And I should mention, for my run a few years ago, an individual who helped raise it up in terms of profile and a notch is an entrepreneur and a philanthropist who was just looking at YouTube, wondering if he could see a charity that would speak out to him, or a charitable event that would speak out to him. And he saw my run, and then got involved in it. And his name is Mark Glory, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Wow.
Who is, as you know, the man there in ownership for your team. And I love that guy. He's from my hometown of Staten Island as well. You have to send him my best.
I will. He's an amazing guy, and I again, a lot of respect for you, what you do every year. It's such an amazing run. I know we talked off the air, but I really, really enjoy watching it every year. I've actually gotten my girlfriend into watching it with me every year.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm bringing people together. I like that. Okay.
Shout out to Rich, man. Yeah. Bringing people together.
I had no idea when, I'm playing Cupid in a way. I love that. We got to get you running. How fast can you run a 40? How fast can you run a 40?
Listen, I ain't fast, but I'm quick, Rich. I'm quick, Rich. I ain't fast, but I'll definitely, if it's for charity, I'll definitely attempt it.
Okay.
I know I want to see you run a Tyreek Hill like faux.
Oh, yes. I could do that by about the 25-yard line. If you stop the watch at the 25. I could run a 4.425.
Get you some training, man. Come on.
Everybody says that to me.
The Eagles training facility. You know, they got the best trainers in the world, the best strength coaches in the world.
Okay.
You know, you go there.
I'll get in that. Okay. For you. I think this
What about this, Rich? Can you at least give me like a 4.8?
By about the 30? Or I'm running in my suit too, Carl. Come on now.
You fast, Rich. I seen you run. You fast.
I'm going to hold you to this, though. I would love to have you involved. I would love to get your involvement. That is for sure. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Would love to get involved,
what a pleasure to chat with you. Let's do this more on the regular if you're up for it. Would love to have you.
This is fun. This is fun. It's a huge, like I said, it's a huge honor to be here. It's such an honor to meet you as well, Rich.
Thank you.
And if you don't mind, if I could give a shout out, we had some big news here.
What do you have?
Shout out to the newly seated historic St. Paul City Council. It's all women. It's the youngest council as well, and it's the most racially diverse council of all time here in the city in St. Paul. So it's really, really cool. So really want to give a shout out to them. They've done some great work, and I'm really excited to see with that diversity, how can we affect change here in St. Paul?
You're good people, Karl-Anthony Towns. I appreciate you joining this program, and I look forward to the next time already. You go ball out.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Keep balling out, Carl.
Appreciate you.
What a delight.
That was great.
What an absolute delight.
Now I feel bad that the Celtics beat them last
No, you don't.
No.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.